good, HollaSquad? It's your boy Big Holly. Y'all already know what's going on. We here. Listen, today we're reacting to George Carlin saving the planet. And if there's anybody or anything that we all need to do, and that's save the planet. So I want to take a special time to look all the people that wear gloves and throw them on the ground outside your car in the parking lot. I want to take a moment to talk to you and tell you, if the disease don't kill you, the earth gonna kill us if y'all don't stop being stupid. Alright? Bro, I don't know what's going on. I'm going through the freaking the parking lots and everybody's throwing gloves on the ground. Do y'all know that's gonna mess up the planet too? And we still gonna die? Listen, make sure I hit that sub button. We're on that road to 100K. Trying to hit that goal by June 17th. We're gonna hop into the stand-up. Let's get it.
Worried about everything. You got people like this around you. Country's full of them now. People walking around all day long, every minute of the day, worried about everything. Worried about the air, worried about the water, worried about the soil. Worried about insecticides, pesticides, food additives, carcinogens. Worried about radon gas, worried about asbestos. Worried about saving endangered species. Let me tell you about endangered species, all right? Saving endangered species is just one more arrogant attempt by humans to control nature. It's arrogant meddling. It's what got us in trouble in the first place. Doesn't anybody understand?
Well, sometimes they be trying to save the ones, you know what I'm saying, that people, when they cut down the forest and made them become endangered, you know what I'm saying?
And that interfering with nature. Over 90%, way over 90% of all the species that have ever lived on this planet, are gone. They're extinct. We didn't kill them all. They just disappeared. That's what nature does. They disappear these days at the rate of 25 a day. And I mean regardless of our behavior. Irrespective of how we act on this planet, 25 species that were here today will be gone tomorrow.
What the heck?
Let them go gracefully. Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. So self-important. Everybody's going to save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. What? Are these fucking people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're going to save the fucking planet? I'm getting tired of that shit.
Bro.
I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of fucking Earth Day. I'm tired of these self-righteous environmentalists, these white bourgeois liberals who think the only thing wrong with this country is there aren't enough bicycle paths. People trying to make the world safe for their Volvos. Besides, environmentalists don't give a shit about the planet. They don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. Their own habitat. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced. Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there is nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are fucked. Difference.
These are facts.
Difference. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great. It's been here 4.5 billion years. Did you ever think about the arithmetic? Planet has been here 4.5 billion years. We've been here, what, 100,000? Maybe 200,000? And we've only been engaged in heavy industry for a little over 200 years.
Yep.
200 years versus 4.5 billion. And we have the conceit to think that somehow we're a threat? That somehow we're going to put in jeopardy this beautiful little blue-green ball that's just a-floating around the sun? The planet has been through a lot worse than us. Been through all kinds of things worse than us. Been through earthquakes, volcanoes, plate tectonics, continental drifts,
comets,
solar flares, sunspots, magnetic storms, the magnetic reversal of the poles, hundreds of thousands of years of bombardment by comets and asteroids and meteors, worldwide floods, tidal waves, worldwide fires, erosion, cosmic rays, recurring ice ages, and we think some plastic bags and some aluminum cans are going to make a difference? The planet...
Hey, listen, I have to take this time out to say, stop throwing your cans over the boat. You know what I'm saying? Stop throwing them. This is a funny skit, but on a serious note, pick your bags up off the ground And most importantly, pick your plastic gloves up off the ground. All right?
The planet isn't going anywhere. We are.
Facts.
We're going away. Pack your shit, folks. We're going away. And we won't leave much of a trace either. Thank God for that. Maybe a little styrofoam. Maybe. Little styrofoam. Planet will be here and we'll be long gone. Just another failed mutation. Just another closed-end biological mistake. An evolutionary cul-de-sac. The planet will shake us off like a bad case of fleas. A surface nuisance. You want to know how the planet's doing? Ask those people at Pompeii who are frozen into position from volcanic ash how the planet's doing. Want to know if the planet's all right? Ask those people in Mexico City or Armenia or 100 other places buried under thousands of tons of earthquake rubble if they feel like a threat to the planet this week. How about those people in Kilauea, Hawaii who build their homes right next to an active volcano and then wonder why they have lava in the living room? The planet will be here for a long, long, long time after we're gone, and it will heal itself, it will cleanse itself, because that's what it does. It's a self-correcting system. The air and the water will recover, the earth will be renewed, and if it's true that plastic is not degradable, well, the planet will simply incorporate plastic into a new paradigm, the earth plus plastic. The earth doesn't share our prejudice towards plastic. Plastic came out of the earth. The earth probably sees plastic as just another one of its children. Could be the only reason the earth allowed us to be spawned from it in the first place. It wanted plastic for itself. Didn't know how to make it. Needed us. Could be the answer to our age-old philosophical question, why are we here? Plastic. Assholes. So, the plastic is here, our job is done, we can be phased out now, and I think that's really started already, don't you? I mean, to be fair, the planet probably sees us as a mild threat, something to be dealt with, and I'm sure the planet will defend itself in the manner of a large organism, like a beehive or an ant colony can muster a defense. I'm sure the planet will think of something. What would you do if you were the planet trying to defend against this?
Send the coronavirus. Too early? Okay, cool. We're not telling those jokes yet.
Pesky, troublesome species. Let's see. What might... viruses.
Bruh! Listen, George Carlin, I know you're going, but I will carry on your legacy, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to carry your legacy. Bro, come on. I can't make this stuff up. My headphones is backwards. Come on. Come on now.
And itself in the manner of a large organism, like a beehive or an ant colony can muster a defense. I'm sure the planet will think of something. What would you do if you were the planet trying to defend against this pesky, troublesome species? Let's see. What might... viruses. Viruses might be good. They seem vulnerable to viruses. And viruses are tricky, always mutating and forming new strains whenever a vaccine is developed. Perhaps this first virus could be one that compromises the immune system of these creatures. Perhaps a human immunodeficiency virus, making them vulnerable to all sorts of other diseases and infections that might come along. And maybe it could be spread sexually, making them a little reluctant to engage in the act of reproduction. Well, that's a poetic note. And it's a start. And I can dream, can't I? See, I don't worry about the little things. Bees, trees, whales, snails. I think we're part of a greater wisdom than we will ever understand. A higher order. Call it what you want. Know what I call it? The big electron. The big electron. Whoa. 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 It doesn't punish. It doesn't judge at all. It just is. And so are we. For a little while. Thanks for being here with me for a little while tonight.
Bro, listen. He said we ain't got to save the planet. The planet gonna save itself and take us out. You know what I'm saying? Now, like the plastic part, I would like to, you know what I'm saying, keep a clean planet for the, you know what I'm saying, my children to live in, so it don't look like Idiocracy if you ever seen the movie. But besides that, it was a fun, bro. Like the jokes he told was funny. You know what I'm saying? Some of the messages, like the plastic, don't work. Who cares about plastic? It's kind of dangerous for those people who don't take it seriously. A lot of people who take it seriously, like you could laugh at a joke like this and understand. But like, make sure y'all look. If I see some more, bro, somebody got in their car, was taking off their plastic glove, threw it on the ground, looked over at the car, and was like this, and threw their other one down. I'm like, bruh, y'all cannot be serious. But the next person who does that, they catching the Joey Daddies. They will get the Joey Daddies to the maximum. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think of this down below. Make sure I hit that sub button. We're on that road to 100K. HollaSquad. We out of here.
Thought this was my all, but it isn't. They would've blamed God, but I didn't. My whole team took it in stride. We ain't never took no pride. Our love for this game is the reason why we in it. They thought this was my all, but it isn't. They would've blamed God, but I didn't. My whole team took it in stride. We ain't never took no pride. Our love for this game is the reason why we in it. You never compromise and show no change, but we still about to blow no propane. I got these thoughts of suicide. Since these people want me dead, I'll take a bullet to the head like Cobain.